Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, listen. Have you ever went through something or went through a course, a measured course in your life? You see, something is measured in your life that you have to define all by yourself. Because nobody can actually tell you certain things. Now they can comfort you in your journey, but telling you certain things, you see, and how to move in these things, they don't know. You see, but they can comfort you if they understand who you are and what you are through the things that you're talking about. You see, through the things that you're talking about. Just imagine somebody that's a fighter. You see, he fights or she fights in the physical and in the spiritual, but mostly in the spiritual realms. You see, they don't have no fear in the spiritual realms. You see, their only dilemma is being in this flesh, fighting with the flesh, and trying to decode the things that's inside of the flesh, trying to make it match. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's like you're trying to make something, balance out, you see, and things seem to be off balance, but through what you're doing and how you do it, you see, that you learn from, you see, for some reason, it's giving you these doors that you can peacefully walk through. But as soon as you walk through this door, you get about a year of peacetime. And then here come the chaos again. You see, here come the chaos again. It just starts, it's like it's starting over. Something is starting over, not because of what you're doing. You see, not because of what you're doing. You know, that reminds me, just imagine people being enslaved. Just imagine people being enslaved. Not just regular slavery, where they don't take your names and take ownership of you. I'm talking about chattel slavery. Just imagine people who went through this body and for over 400 plus years, right? Just imagine for a second you going through this journey, and for some reason the beings that's going or that put you in this captivity, psychological captivity, for some reason, they're not getting punished by this great power. Something, our ancestors who were children at the time, they never seen these beings get punished for what they done to them. And a lot of them was reading the book. You see, there's this thing called reaping what you sow. You see, are they going to get theirs in the afterlife? Well, every generation will be an afterlife. You see, every new generation will be an afterlife. And they still not paying. So, what is it about, or what do they know that we don't know? Who are they? You see, are they a reflection of who we used to be? You see, is the Most High, the highest source, is it blind? It can't see its own people? You see, through his seed, through us. I'm just trying to understand. Listen. I'm trying to figure this body out. This is what I always say. I'm always trying to figure this body out because oftentimes people get you twisted sometimes when they hear rage. It's like they're afraid. They're afraid of this strength that comes out your mouth. If only they were around when they hearing you talk. If only they will listen very carefully to where the person is and listen to the echoes. You see, or the sound that's bouncing off of things. You see, you have to listen with a particular device if you want to listen, if you're actually listening to me talk when I raise my voice. You see, you will have to listen to me in some type of special audio if you really want to understand the dynamics of what I'm doing. You see, I shouldn't have to say that, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. You see, you can use these things that I'm doing. You can actually use them. You see, what I'm saying to you is, I never seen gentle water carve rock. You see, I never seen lightning. Well, plasma I have, because shit, I got a video of it touching me in gray a couple of times in the backyard. So I don't know what that was, you see, but imagine the lightning coming down and it just tap a tree and then say, excuse me, I didn't mean to burn you a little bit. I mean, I'm trying to figure something out here. You see, I'm trying to figure something out. Just imagine when you knowing certain things, when you knowing how to do certain things, and you showing people how things work when you go out into the atmosphere and you open your mouth and talk, not giving a fuck about what nobody is saying. I mean, what nobody is thinking. You don't care. You see, you talk loud and bold walking down the street. You see, you bring people out the house. They want to see who the hell is this yelling. They want to see who the hell is this talking. They all pausing and stopping. They want to hear this brother talk. You see, hey brother, you got something to say today, man? What's going on with you? I heard you the other day. You see, what did that do to them? With the way that I went when I be walking, you see, that I'm giving, something that I'm giving to do. And it's making me go in certain directions. Who are these people that I'm talking to? You see, who are these people that I'm talking to? You see, when you speaking real loud and strong and powerful about something, and then they hear something that touches their core, and you didn't walk past them, and then they say, I knew it, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead. You see, when you hear these things, when you walking, you see, or you riding your bike and you're talking, when you hear these things, what are the people hearing that you don't hear? You see, who am I talking to? What type of people am I talking to? Why do I have to talk the way I talk? You see, where am I? You see, where am I to where I have to raise my voice? You see, what type of field that's before me? You see, can you feel these fields? You see, of water? You see, when you step through them and you walking and talking and you stepping through all these fields and shit, you see, do you know what they are? Who can tell you about this world? About these worlds? You see, I don't have the vernacular. I don't have the diction. I don't have the grammar that you folks have. Only thing I have is to do. You see, that's all I have is to do. You see, I don't know how to talk real smooth like you people talk. You see, it's not nothing bad about it. I'm learning how to do it. You see, but you need the physical. You see, you need to be around people that you can trust. So you can listen to them, so you can ask them, listen, read that book for me right there. Read that book. I just want to see how you use your words and see how well you express yourself when you talk. I need to retrain my jaws. I need to retrain my mouth, you see. You see, I still got a knot right here in my jaw. You see, I'm still learning, you see, on how to speak. You see, you know, who's gonna walk with a person at this age and help this brother to speak a certain way? You see, you can't give me no flowers and pillows. You see, you just talk to me. Just be strengthful. You see, I don't know how not to be strengthful around people. I don't know what to do. You see, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to use that femininity or that feminine shit. You see, that's, I would rather be around somebody who carries 70% of that, or 80% of that, or 90% of that. You see, well, I don't know in this type world. I don't know. But I'm just trying to figure out, what is it that people are afraid of? You see, what is it that people are afraid of? Everywhere I go since I was young, you see, the people talk like this. You see, can you imagine people with soul music and their blues and them talking real gentle and all? They're not opening their mouth when they're expressing themselves, when they're talking. You see, can you imagine Billie Holiday not talking the way through some of the things that was going on in her life? You see, just imagine if somebody told her to change her dynamics, you see, or to change just to change her sound so it won't frighten people. You see, can you imagine that? I'm just trying to understand, like, all those rhythm and blues singers. You see, even some of the rappers. You see, they all raise their voice when they're talking. You see, so who do you want to be gentle towards when you up under somebody? Who do you want to be gentle towards? I don't know nothing about the gentle. If you gentle with me, I'll be gentle with you. But I don't know you. You see, I'm the type of person I don't know how to be gentle, but I can be calm psychologically. That's my thing right there. You see, is that calm. You see, you know how long I've been asking for that shit? You see, it came through the airwaves. I'm amongst it. You see, and I can hear. And so I mimic, and I'm learning from this newborn, you see. from this newborn. I'm learning, you see, and I'm not ashamed to say I'm learning from this newborn. You see, I'm not afraid to say I'm learning from this being. You see, I feel joy when I hear her expressing some words. You see, I feel joy. You see, you know, she's with her understanding, I'll be able to walk through certain doors where the forest is deep. You see, I will be able to walk through. You see, without running. You see, because it takes a calm heart to get through the forest. You see, or it takes a fighting soul to get through the forest, because when you get to the end with the fighting soul, you're going to be beat down. You see, you're going to be beat down and your head is going to be between your legs, and you're going to, you know, you're because you're weary and you're tired and you got to go through this shit, but you made it through. You see, you just hate the pain. You hate the scars. You see, so you take this calm and you walk through the forest and talk to your friends and explore what you're seeing. You see, these are the things that I'm learning. So I just grab a hold to many beings that can assist me in my development in this new height that I'm in at this moment. You see, but when I am hearing people telling me to be weak, you see, I don't know what weakness, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know how to be gentle. You see, I'm always on guard. Maybe if I was in the particular environment, you see, it'd be something different. Because I guess everybody is playing or being phony or going through scripts. So I'll just put on my scripts and shit and then be amongst the scripted. You know what I'm saying? Just be amongst the scripted as I'm walking through. Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, Jim. Oh, everything is fine. You say everything is fine. I'm about to cut this lawn. Just see how nappy it is? Yeah, oh, yeah, it's real rugged on the edges there. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see, move into an environment like that. I don't know. You see, I don't know. You see, I'm not missing anything. You see, I'm not missing anything. There's 12 houses that I go through. You see, there's 12 houses that I go through. They have its own bodies and its own names. You see, I don't know what the other people talking about when they say 12 houses. You see, because in each house, there's 11 bodies. Within those 11 bodies, there's bodies. You see, one has its own world, but is inside of 655. You see, two has its own world, but it's inside of 2, 5, and 6. You see, you understand what I'm talking about? You see, these bodies move. You see, they move and they mingle with each other. You see, they mingle with each other because 1 and 2 can be switched around and turned into a 3 or turned into a 21. And you see, you have to know where you're at. You see, you have to know where you're at. Only thing I'm saying is, I'm doing it. And I'm happy. Don't sound like it because you're looking at the fire. I'm filled with fire in my belly. You see, I don't have to prove a motherfucking thing to no weak-minded beings. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Only thing I have to do is continue what I'm doing and listening to those who came down to help a brother unknowingly. You see, I'm not worried about if they saying something horrible to me or bad to me. They can't fuck with me. They came here to give me something, so I'm going to listen to them. You see what I'm saying? Shit, that's just how it is. I'm not afraid of that shit. You see, I love that type shit. You see, I love that type shit. You see, I'm not afraid of none of it. If it's helping me, I'm a student to the being. I don't give a fuck how old they are. You see, I say these are newborns talking, and they have a gift. You see, and they talk from the house. You see, that I remember. You see, before this war. You see, you all don't know it's a war out here. You all don't know. And so when people coming back from war, you want to persecute them. You want to say horrible things about them and all this other type of shit. You want to get the lash and whip their ass and shit because they're not being what Massa told them to be. You scaring Massa. You see, you scaring Massa. Calm down. Calm down. Straighten up. Straighten up, Massa coming. Massa coming. Massa coming. Straighten up. Yes. Stop breathing hard. Massa coming. Stop breathing hard. God damn it. Would you stop breathing hard? Hello, Massa. Hello, Massa. You see, that's you, nigga.